Nope, not yet.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you teed up for Saturday?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Good morning. Um, we have a summer day again, at least. Yesterday there was a storm coming from Drumheller, not Drumheller, from Delborn, and the kids were coming for Father's Day, and they sent me a picture. Mom, we can't come. They on Friday they had so many trees damaged on their property.
Oh, really?
So yesterday we said, don't move your car. We don't want you to have a problem with hail on the road.
So what did you do instead for Father's Day?
I had the dinner ready, so we ate it. I just sent him a picture. You are missing a good dinner. He's coming today. And Richard knows what he's getting for Father's Day as a present, ticket for a concert.
Which concert?
Someone from Pink Floyd.
Of course.
Yeah.
Are you going?
It's in the cinema, so
okay.
I will go. And he said, you will put the plugs in your ears. I don't like loud music. Hello, Mimi, Jolene. Oh, thank you, Heidi. Heidi, I have you right now, and I want to confirm that our appointment is for Wednesday, 1 p.m. Mountain Time. I sent you emails, and I didn't get return, so I thought somehow something is not.
And we saw that you were discussing that today, so.
And you are going to be on a Google Meet.
Or team, yeah.
Yeah, so if you can send me the link, because Brooke did the same thing.
Yeah, send her the link instead of her sending it out, please.
And maybe Beverly will do that, the same thing with me. So
it saves you stress.
I'm sending links on Microsoft link, and my husband is talking to me, and I'm afraid to make a mistake. So I'm telling him, shut up, honey. Well, you are not listening to me.
This is for entertainment only.
Yeah.
And spiritual. And thank you very much for joining us, Lori, Sue, Craig, and Clement. Heidi, thank you for always monitoring it.
Thank
Alexis,
you so much.
Nathanji.
Oh, thank you.
Brooke, welcome again. And it's so nice that Brooke always contacts us if we're out, if it ends. She's right on that.
Right away sending messages. And I was sending messages. I thought, well, I have Heidi's phone. I can add her to the messages. I sent her messages, no answer. So she probably
she's busy.
I have to check with you what I'm doing wrong. Maybe she didn't get my invitation to messages, but.
So please, Heidi, please do confirm that with Violetta so that it's all lined up for her on this end, so she doesn't stress. She has enough to stress out because tomorrow you're doing.
Yeah, I'm doing
Linda. It's on her channel and it's probably recorded, so it'll come out a little bit later.
I don't know what time. I have her at 1 p.m. our time, so we will see how that will go. And then Sunday I have with wonderful lady Robinson. Oh gosh, Violetta, your memory. Erika Robinson. So it will be on her channel as well. My gosh, getting old-timer. Alzheimer. Cecilia Coleman, thank you so much.
What's up with the orange guy?
Well, he is in Canada. He's breathing our air. It's clean. When you have the smoke from Alberta, we usually don't get that much because
we've had a little bit, but not.
But we are on the hill, so it's not hitting us as much as in valleys. People in the valleys are getting more. We are 600 meters above the sea level.
So let's start out with some questions today.
Cecilia is asking, what's up with the orange guy? I will answer that.
One, two, three.
My dear friend from Melbourne, he was coming to my store, John.
Mm-hmm.
And John will come and I will ask him, "How are you, John?" And he says, "Miserable, bitchy, tired." Wonderful guy, but he was always using those. He's in the hospital. Hello, John, for over a year and a half. So yeah, that's the words Trump is saying. Miserable. He doesn't look too happy and too healthy. He's tired. The birthday was probably too much for him, and there was no people didn't show up, and the army was not working the way he wanted them to work. And people, some YouTubers are teasing him how the army in working in front of the Xi, Kim Jong-un or Xi or Putin, the earth is. And these ones were going for a walk. That was not what he was expected. He was, and he wanted everyone to look at him when he's speaking. And that you sent me that video, and nothing like that happened. And Melania was smiling to him. A moment later,
She always does that.
she does that. She is showing to herself, okay, so it's over the playing nice wife.
She's paid to be there. Mm-hmm.
Well, he will be friendly with some people. He's worried. Why would he be worried about the tariffs? Yeah, he will be definitely too hard for him to feel worried. So something is going to worry him.
Now they're expecting. I mean, there were protests in Calgary and at different places on the trip to Kananaskis.
Mhm.
But Rutte, from head of NATO, he's invited as well, and he knows a whole bunch of background information. Will he be having side conversations with some of these leaders?
You think, would he have conversation with Don Don?
Well, I'm hoping he's put on the international list. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, and it is like about sharing things, dividing. You have a pile of money and you're dividing this in groups. So yeah, he will be sharing something. Symbol of security, symbol of being a leader, and what you put, you will receive. So he will be telling them, be prepared. Like, for example, Russia is scrambling planes with Polish planes, with Russian planes over Poland.
Belarus, yeah.
Yeah, with English planes and Russian planes, they were scrambling above Poland a few times already. So that's a serious thing. So, yeah.
Now, a second part of the question. We know how the bobbleheads satellites are used, and Rutte would know how they are used in defense and even changing elections and everything. Are any discussions coming up about using that particular satellite system? 1, 2, 3.
Well, I have that bobblehead at the store, and it's a bear. Bear is symbol for protection. So they will have to protect themselves from those satellites because they are stealing informations. Yeah, some healing advices for protection and work. And they might be thinking, oh, we can't do that, but they can. This is the symbol of Yeah, you can look at this, your hands are free because you will pull the blindness, and you have 8 of swords for protection from the top of the word. They are above the word, so it will be possible for them to stand up.
Because at one time I was reading that they were thinking if not, any NATO countries would not use that satellite system at all.
Well, Musk is sabotaging Trump, saying, try it to take something away from me, and I control Pentagon.
Yeah.
And a lot of European countries. So he feels so strong, and maybe he might not become not safe to feel that strong.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens then. So Fran 1066 is asking, what's going to happen between Israel and Iran?
3
One.
cards.
2, 3.
I have 4 cards, but that's okay. Oh boy. I know Israel is strong in military, but Iran is strong in people. They have far more people, and they have far more friends surrounding Israel. So they have to be very cautious not to go overboard. Israelis, or the both countries will have to eventually slow down and stop. And it's not going to be an easy task. They would like to involve USA in the game.
Well, they're already partly involved.
Oh yeah, they
With
are,
the military.
but officially
Yeah.
not. They are just using equipment to destroy drones, but they have their planes and so on. So it is not the good idea for Americans to be involved in it. Yeah, cheating will be going on, dysfunctional, and the leader, it might be Iranian leader, the spiritual leader, dysfunctional. Which one is here? One is hiding. So money.
Now Martha asks,
More companies will be spending money on equipment, army equipment, so people can invest in that and make money.
mm-hmm. Now the second part, Martha has a question here. Do you see American troops at war? Would they be on the ground?
I said that at the beginning of the year, before the beginning, I said prediction for this year, and I said that
They will be?
the drones will be attacking even ships and planes.
The drones, but will people?
But they don't need to send people, they can send.
So it won't be troops on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. 1, 2, 3.
I'm worried more about the ships, because the Suez Canal, if it will be unsafe, then everyone will be paying price on this side of the world. Yeah, backstabbing. They want to have excitement, those big kings. Yeah, kings of peace and kings of excitement. So they are preaching one thing and doing another.
BLD.
We are still on. So did we were lost a little bit? Heidi, you said still on Violetta.
Or it's that maybe it's about your reading.
Okay.
No, please, you're on, still on.
Okay.
Thank you. Lori Sue Craig Clement is asking, how will the G7 representatives view the outcome of this gathering?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Kicking each other under the table, giving signals, not the most polite way, but maybe not very officially. Trump might not go and push someone officially.
No Merkel there either.
No Merkel looking at him from up.
Yeah, giving him the wild eye.
He ran away from that meeting, and I wouldn't be surprised if he would run away from this one, because he's bored, more sleepy, and there will be struggles, and Don will feel isolated. No one will be.
Really?
Yeah.
Now it's expected that there's an expected outcome that some tariffs, there might be some resolution on the tariffs. Will that happen? I mean, our Prime Minister Carney was thinking of maybe going on the golf course with him because that's where he does his best business.
He should take him to hockey play, because our Prime Minister was good in hockey playing. He met his wife, she was a hockey player as well. They met in Oxford in England when they were students. So he could hit him with the stick or pat. Just kidding. So yeah, and we have nice golf courses, 3 cards.
Well, they also gave them golf clubs the last time too.
We don't know where he put them.
3.
Everything will be very it's for entertainment only, because I see toilet scrolling, so nothing really will have a real value. It will be a garbage, and we know that he was destroying so many toilets because he was done shredding papers. Yeah, he will be isolated. The journey is not going to be easy on him, but they will try it. They will try to entertain him and give him ideas and so on. Everything has to be his idea. It's like dealing with someone who has dementia. You have to make sure that that person thinks it's his idea, that it's his outcome, that's what they were talking about, because he has no preparation. Like, well, if he wants to bankrupt USA, that's what he's going to. He was so lucky to bankrupt casinos, so why not? Today they opened a new Trump business. True. His sons, yeah, it will be like Virgin telephone and Rogers and so on. So they will have that competition. It's not easy, and good. Put your name on it, and it will have no value eventually.
Mm-hmm. Now, going back to the parade, I'm guesstimating that the forces were not very pleased to be walking in that parade because it symbolizes the wrong thing, perhaps. But with the audience not there, because it's up to around 10,000 people, millions across the country are protesting, but there's around 10,000 people who came to the event, and they were expecting around 200,000. How did the troops feel as they're walking, knowing that nobody had come to support them? Did they understand that it was not about them?
It was about him.
It was about him.
And well, 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
For most of them, it was first time in Washington, D.C. And they would like to have more time for themselves, or girlfriend even, or to visit places, than practicing walking. And they were walking day before, just wearing regular clothes. So they were not really putting their hearts to be there. My husband was just for 6 months for real in the army, but he was for 1 year. After Polytechnic and master's degree, he had to to go to the army. And right away he was lieutenant. I don't know. I might be lying, but that was high ranking. Right away, they were all officers. And first, they cut the hair short. Yeah, when I went for first visit, he's holding his finger like that. I said, "Why are you holding your finger like that?" First, he didn't want me to see him, and then he's holding his finger. He is bald, kind of. And he said, "Well, I want the hair to grow."
He likes longer hair, yeah.
Yeah. I don't like him in the long hair, but that time he was holding so the hair will spread in. So it was funny. But they were training them after 3 months when I went for Przysięga, I don't know, like he was swearing to be officer. They were walking, and it knew how, they were like mattress. Everyone had to know, otherwise you will not have date off. So that was Trump. It was just for Trump. The boys were strong. It was something new. They were a little bit maybe even excited because it was something new, but nothing that they were put heart in it. Nothing. Yeah, I remember I was there for the parade of my husband, and he was looking that and walking. But they were really well. The posture was strong, and it was for a few minutes, but it was a good walk. And they should, because those are army people. They should show him, and he wanted that, and he didn't get it. Oh gosh!
Oh, he wanted that first for his inauguration the first time,
and he was really upset. Like he thought, "I'm disappointed." The exit, whatever, is sitting next to him, and he probably was very pissy on him. You didn't deliver what I wanted. No, he's not happy camper.
Will exit be there for a long time, or?
I said that he will go. They will close the door in front of his face one day. So I'm just hoping that I'm right.
Now, carrying on with that, with the millions protesting all across the United States,
that was
Real Life Living is asking, with all the protests for the No Kings, how concerned are the elected officials, lawmakers, about their constituents re-electing them?
It's like long time ago. Can you count?
1, 2, 3.
The leaders were on the battle and visually seeing how many soldiers they have and where is the battle going to be. So they had lead soldiers on the big table, and they were using sticks.
That was my lifetime one time, which is why I think my dad had to pass this time, so I knew what it was like to feel like losing somebody.
And they will be using like a cane, but that was a stick, special stick for moving the troops.
Yeah.
And so, it's for them, it will be a battle. They understand that it will be that will be a battle, and they will be losing some people. So they are starting to think how much they can give, how much they can be obedient and still be in a position of being re-elected. Because the Don, they will be crying over losing constituents, and the judgment day is coming. So they started to understand that too many people, 2-3 million people were walking, and they were happy. Nowhere with real problems, only in the place where Don was helping. So that they have the brains, they are not stupid people, and maybe that will wake them up. Time to wake up.
What's interesting is that people who know me, I protest every Saturday morning
She is, and since
since the first week of February.
February,
Every week we protest.
doesn't matter what the weather is, cold to hot, she is
And I
there.
make up-
Raining.
I make up signs. Anyways,
She makes so many. About how many?
well, I've done over 50. I've done around 60, but only around 50 are in use right now. But when talk about re-election, our MLA is not running again, she says.
No, ma'am. Okay, she understands that La Grande, yeah?
Yeah. She's being investigated too, so.
Yeah.
But she has, from what we've heard anyways already,
In Poland,
she's not
sometimes
planning to
we will
rerun.
say, oh, what a granda. That means granda is a problem, aventura. So, grande, La Grande. But it means huge, La Grande. And that's good. We are waiting for people to wake up against Smith.
Yeah, well, she has her moments now because she's doing something in Calgary with some leaders, and we'll be able to talk her oil and gas, which actually Saudi Arabia is moving away from in the next 5 years. Oil and gas, they're going another direction.
Huh.
Let me see, Russia. Oh, here's one I'm sure you'll love. Janet Askaman is asking who will win the Stanley Cup. I know how you are on sports.
I don't.
It's the Florida Panthers against the Edmonton Oilers. Alberta against Florida.
2 days ago, my neighbor asked me, so are you for Oilers? I said, no, I don't watch. I never was watching hockey in Poland, so I don't know any soccer. Yes, I have to be aware about soccer, but not about hockey. But those
Edmonton Oilers, which is from Alberta, and the Florida Panthers, which of course is from Florida. Right now, I think they're still tied or something.
3
One,
cars.
2, 3.
I'm going for Oilers. I see everywhere Oilers in this area in front of the houses on cars, and
yeah, well, they're the favorites.
And that's what I'm probably predicting. There will be some cheating going on, but they will go to the top. Double meaning card doesn't mean that it has to be cheating, but they will be working so hard. Alberta.
Okay.
Yeah.
So don't do your betting according to what she says. There was one time you weren't right.
Sometimes I'm just lucky. At this time, I have wishful thinking, because if I would say something else, I may have a problem. My on one side neighbors, on another, no, I can't do that to myself. Especially Bruce, he is such a good helper when I have a struggle with snow. So we have a new driveway now, smooth cement, but we were destroying our driveway by putting salt.
Mm-hmm. It eats it.
It's the driveway, so cement. So he said, no more salt. Do it right away when the snow is first.
Shovel it. Oh my goodness.
Him. But it will be easier.
Jenny S. is asking, is this administration, FBI, Tulsi, DOJ, Proud Boys, paying people to cause conflicts?
So is this...
Are they paying people to cause disturbances? One,
Yeah.
2, 3.
Your favorite saying. They pointing at you, but the 3 other fingers are pointing to themselves.
Well, he blames the other ones of hiring people to do it. They're all hired.
Who will have that many millions, and it will be right away easy to spot who is doing this. So they don't have those kind of money to pay people. People are going because they want to manifest their feelings.
They want to cause that problem.
Yeah, people want them to make a good choices. It's like a magic, and they're going with love. No way that they will be able to fake that. It's not Melania about faking.
Oh, cheeky on a Monday.
But you have to see that moment when she was looking at him
She did that even during his
during
first
the first
inauguration.
inauguration. So she has that automatic reflex.
Mimi, Violetta did not see Vance taking over anytime this year.
No, I don't.
Kathy McLaughlin's asking, is the man that...
Oh, first, can I ask people to send me questions for Linda
tomorrow?
For tomorrow. I have some, but I need more.
So Kathy's asking, is the man that, we won't say that word, the state representatives, part of a team that is still out there? Is it isolated, these attacks on these two?
I think,
okay. Two Democrats?
Three cards.
One. The isolated. Two. Three.
Oh boy, onion. Onion is symbol of crying, symbol of layers, symbol of growing fast. Because I have some old onions and I put them in a pot, and I have fresh green onion for the salads. And it's so there is layers of everything. It's not that he's by himself. They are crying because he was so overly religious. He was teaching Bible, different even words.
And he was Republican, wasn't he? And a
Republican big
voter
time.
as well.
Trump voter. So he wanted this to impress others. But his wife will be suffering for the rest of her life. He will be in a prison. And what I want to tell you guys, don't jeopardize anything. Trump is not forever. He has to go to the departure one day. So there is no way that you can listen, take my advice and do something. No, I never will go for anyone's to be killed or anything. But don't rush for to make irrational decisions. Yeah. He grew up in this. They thought that he was sleeping on it, and he took the chances. I think he was maybe few people knew, but he didn't tell them that he's going to do that.
Now this is a state arrest, so he can't be pardoned by the orange guy.
But there will be two different courts, actually, state and how do you call this? The national as well.
What was interesting is our premier.
Thank you, Teresa, for a question.
I had asked you before about when our premier leaves, because she's not going to be in there forever either. And you said that
Danielle Smith.
A cancer will remain. There's an underground cancer here because they're trying to even start the Alberta Republican Party.
So she's not on her own. There is more people like her. And with this, there was attack on the clinic in California.
Mm-hmm.
I think Los Angeles, Santa Barbara. One of those people recently, the guy was dissolved in the accident with the bomb. But it is something, oh my gosh, I might be cut off. We better will do the looking for someone who is the winner. Because we are too comfy that we might be sitting here for the end till the end of the video. Okay, I will be looking.
This is on Saturday's video. Anybody who put a comment would be eligible for half an hour complimentary reading gifted by Janet and Tom Burke, BURG.
She's great. Okay, thank you, Janet and Tom Burke. And I have 329 comments. And I'm moving. Thank you, Brooke, for your timestamps. And Cheryl will tell me when to go back or stop. Okay, so Karen
Doherty.
Doherty.
Doherty. DOHERTY.
5139. Hello, girl. You are the winner.
Karen, please contact Violetta at psychicvioletta@outlook.com with your phone number in particular. She'd like to get these readings done as quickly as possible so they don't build up. So congratulations.
I don't like to be behind this kind of job. I'm always behind so many things.
Kathy McLaughlin is asking a question.
Do I have a good... Oh, yeah, I have 5G, so I'm not on internet. Am I still with you guys? I wonder.
I'm still fine.
Because I am on the 5G, so it's not on my regular.
Kathy McLaughlin is asking.
And there is something.
Yes, still with us. Yes, okay.
Okay. We will be fooling around until we will be cut off.
Kathy is asking, would BB bomb American troops?
She said no. Heidi said no. Yes, but
still on.
But Heidi was no. Okay.
It just froze a bit, she said, one of them. Would BB bomb American troops and make it look like Iran did it to get Don involved? One, two, three.
Okay. White House has those kind of stairs that they are not the typical White House stairs when they have, for ceremony reason, people head of the countries coming. Mm-hmm. They have as well those round stairs around the building, and one to the first floor. So if you can't get through the first door official way, you might use it the back door or side way, because they want to have the excitement. Right now they are sleeping on it. Oh, maybe the angel of love will stop them from doing this. But they would like to use the back door to get what they want. And that's troops. We are talking about troops, in American troops. I said that there will be attack on them before.
Well, that was Putin's preference. I mean, he did that one attack on his own people in a building in order to elevate himself to his leadership. Mm-hmm. So it's a false flag sort of thing. Ziggy Loves You is asking, are there aliens in the ocean? 1, 2, 3.
Definitely. For them, it is the safest place to be, without being seen, without having a problem with pollution. Especially the deeper places are. Thank you so much, Kathy McLaughlin. Correct me,
McLaughlin.
Thank you so much. And another places are very high in the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
because there is no that many bacteria, that the pollution is not visible as much. So they will be using those places to feel safe and live there. They can't come between two of us, and because we are giving them germs. We are not used to it, we're resistant to them. But for someone who is not from this space, it is something that they have to protect themselves. And I think that the Machu Picchu, that so high in the mountains, they built such a beautiful structures because they were able to breathe there.
Mm-hmm.
And there was not invention of the wheel that time. So how they were able to do this? They were from different galactics. Yeah, they are making decision on high elevations. That's when they feel maybe more safer because it's symbol of safety and home. So they may have even families there. And that will surprise us where they can hide. Maybe even under the ground. We might not have the clue.
And in the Antarctic.
Yeah. And even in the empty volcanoes.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is no that much pollution there and we don't see them. They might look like a rock and then they transform themselves in the human, kind of human posture. Yesterday I was watching America Got Talent,
Mm-hmm.
and it was amazing what one lady was showing. She said, I want to impress you with something that no one has seen. And she had five, I think it was 5 or 6 robots that were looking like dogs. They were dancing, and one collapsed. And it was so, you feel so sad for that robot to not being part of the group. It was all programmed. It was all to make you emotional, to feel sorry for that one robot. And then it woke up and he was doing the script to the script. But it was such a nice experience to watch something that you didn't see yet. And young scientist, programmer. It was great show. Well, I was taking bath, and for 1 hour I was laying in the bathtub, and my husband was calling me, "Come on here! It's such a good program. Come on!" He loves his American Got Talent,
Which is good.
Yeah.
Seeking Peace would like to know, will California, Oregon, and Washington State secede from the Union?
Thank you so much, Kathy McLaughlin. Okay, I probably again butcher it. And
Seeking Peace is asking, will California, Oregon, and Washington State secede from the Union? Will they leave the U.S.? Now, isn't it a great big process where it has to be 3/4 or whatever agreeing to it? Some crazy number. One, two, three.
No, I don't think people will go for it. I said he's temporary. He's annoying right now. It's like a rock in your shoe. You have to wait until you can get rid of that rock. So you can sometimes throw it because you are in a public place, but eventually you will do it. And no, I think you will be fine where you are, and you have celebration of 250 next years of being united, so it's better. Some secrets will come out, but people will rejuvenate themselves. They will have new fun eventually. That will be no. As long as he's not taking Canada or Greenland.
Well,
He is.
wasn't okay. Now, Don was gifted by the German government leader when he was in the White House.
What did he
Yes.
give him?
A copy of Don's grandfather's birth certificate with
Oh.
his original name as well.
Oh, he didn't like that.
And so what Trump didn't look too pleased. So what was Trump's thoughts after? What was his?
Yeah, because it was they changed the name.
Yeah, it's not Trump.
But Trump is not a nice name. To me, it's like Lady and the Trump, the movie. Well, I was learning English, so to me it was not pleasing name.
So what did he think after? Because he wasn't too happy when he got it. 1, 2, 3.
You better, you know more about my family than I do. Oh, he wanted to look, he thought that his grandfather was a noble, but it was halfway he was noble. And the grandmother. So yeah, he knows more about him that he wants to be known.
And it's DRUMPF, they're saying.
Trump. Yeah, I remember that the comedians were making fun of that Trump.
Now, what about what was the message behind? I mean, it has been speculated what it is. Why did he give that particular gift to him? 1, 2, 3.
Well, we are playing. I attacked you. You can try to attack me. You know, it is game for the Chancellor of of Germany to make him worry about, to show him the strength that Germans has and that they can work hard and figure out things he doesn't want them to figure out.
Plus, it also lets him know that his grandfather he was an immigrant.
But he ran away from Germany from the army.
Yeah, and then he went up and started his brothel.
Yeah,
so, very noble family.
Very noble, very noble. He wanted, so they might show him that the roots that he doesn't want to know about, those rotten roots that he is not proud of. He doesn't even know English, German, and he feels that he is. Well, my German went out of the window as well, and I'm half German, half Polish. I used to speak quite well German, but I will have to be in the environment of German people for a couple of weeks to rejuvenate my German.
Carol Matman is asking, can you accept crystals and polished stones that somebody gave you, and how do you cleanse them?
Okay. I will definitely accept them. They have all good energy, but I wouldn't touch them too much. I will put them for full moon to charge them. When you have access to, you can, if you don't even have access in your house for full moon to go through the window, put them out, go outside when there is a moon night.
And what do you spray things with?
But you don't have to even see one. It's enough that it's there. And